What's up, everybody? Justin here to do a new episode of The List. This episode I'm going to discuss topics. I'm going to talk about my Milwaukee Bucks. They clinched a playoff spot last night. I believe they're the number 5 or 6 seed, so I'm happy about that. Also, I'm going to discuss Mauro. SmackDown, the guy was, in my opinion, the best part of SmackDown Live, along with AJ Styles, but as an announcer, Mauro was one of the best WWE had. So I'm going to talk about it now. It's reported by CBSSports.com is reporting this. CBS Sports is reporting this, that Mauro, SmackDown Live announcer, the guy hasn't been on SmackDown for about a month. I think 4 episodes already have gone by with no Mauro. Now, the guy had he's bipolar. Everybody knows that. Bipolar, I believe, means you suffer from depression. I don't know much about bipolarness because I don't really know anybody that has it. But he suffered in a really bad episode, I guess, of depression, and he had to stay out. I'm sure he saw his doctor. His doctor advised him to stay home, get better, stay off social media, stuff like that. And not just CBS Sports, they are reporting that Mauro will not be returning. He will not be returning for when his contract expires in August. So they're reporting he will not be back on SmackDown Live, that he won't be coming back at all. He's going to just, WWE's got him sit home. They're probably not going to call him. Or maybe somebody called him already and said, we're going to just pay you the rest of your contract. We liked you, but we're going to just, I don't know, they'll probably make up some stupid reason. They'll probably say, we're going to pay you the rest of your contract because we've decided not renew your contract and go in a different direction, I'll probably tell them. Which, that's just sad. This entire thing is sad. And it's not Mauro's fault. I'll tell you whose fault it is. And I'm going to rip this dumb, stupid cowboy son of a bitch, JBL. It's your fault. It's your fucking fault that I believed you not just ribbed. I don't know if he ribbed on backstage, but I mean, JBL just constantly, not just on SmackDown Live, on air, did he put down Mauro and just to bully him on air. There's proof. There's definitely proof that he did it on air because I heard it with my own ears. The guy's always just yelling at him on SmackDown. Not yelling at him, but just bullying him. Just being a jackass. Just being an asshole. Just being a douchebag like JBL is. That's what the guy is. A douchebag. Stupid idiot. He's badgering him on the air. He's like, Mauro, you blocked me. Why'd you block me? But you follow all these fans. He's like, you follow all these fans, but you blocked me. And then, I don't know, JBL said some other crap on air. He's like, you blocked me. Or no, Mauro brought up, you blocked me. Saying to JBL, you blocked me recently on Twitter. And then JBL ripped him like, yes, of course I blocked you because all you do is retweet fans and stick up for the fans and make fun of me or something. Anyways, it went too far. On an episode of WWE networks bring it to the table, stupid ass. JBL decided to bring up Mauro and rip him and bully him again. And that's not right. That is 100% wrong to bully someone and just keep making fun of them and keep ripping them and keep bullying them when they're bipolar and when they suffer from depression. That is not right. And I hope JBL's fired. But I really don't think he will be. I really doubt it. I want him to be fired. And I know a lot of friends from Twitter and a lot of people want JBL to be fired. Hashtag fire JBL. He should be fired, but he won't be fired. I really, really, really doubt it. I really doubt he's fired. And Mauro can't really come out publicly and say why he's not on WWE TV. He can't really say anything about why he was gone, what happened. Well, the truth is, I believe JBL had something to do with it. JBL, the guy probably picked on Mauro backstage. The guy probably picked on him, bullied him so much that Mauro couldn't take anymore, and the guy just probably had a mental breakdown because of JBL. It's your fault, you stupid, stupid idiot. Again, JBL won't be fired, even though he should be. But Vince McMahon loves JBL too much. He loves him as a commentator, so JBL's not going anywhere. I'm sorry to tell you, fans, that think he will be fired. I don't think he will be, but he should be. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. Mauro Ranallo was signed in January 2016. He was signed by WWE, and I saw an interview of him when he was signed from WWE.com, or WWE's YouTube channel. They put out an interview with Mauro, and he said this is 30 years in the making. It's his dream to work in the WWE. He's worked 30 years to get to WWE, and he's very, very honored to be a part of WWE. That was when he was signed. I believe in January 2016 he was signed. I knew of him before. I was a fan of his commentating before. I heard him in Pride Fighting Championship. I heard him do boxing on, I think, Showtime. He also did MMA. He did Strike Force. I think he did Strike Force. Before UFC bought Strike Force, he did MMA company, Elite Combat Extreme, which I believe Elite Combat Extreme became Strike Force, I think. Anyways, he did commentary for MMA, boxing, Glory, kickboxing. Does commentary for them. Still does commentary for Showtime Boxing. He did commentary for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Mauro Ranallo is awesome. The guy's one of my favorite wrestling commentators I've ever heard. And some of my favorites are Jim Ross. He's probably number one. Jim Ross, Mauro Ranallo, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby Heenan, guys like that. And, it's just, so he signed in 2016. This is sad. This is sad to report. This is sad to make a list video about this. Because I'm a fan of Mauro, and I'll still be a fan of him outside WWE. I will still support him. I'll still be a fan of him. I'll still follow him on Twitter. I'll still tweet him. I just tweeted him, I think 2-3 days ago, and said, I hope you're doing well. I support you wherever you go. And I said, I hope maybe you could come back to WWE. But I don't think that's going to happen. They're going to have Mauro just sit home, get paid, let his contract run out, and then I'll be free to go wherever else he wants to work. Maybe he could go back to New Japan. Maybe he could go to, I don't know, Maybe the Ring of Honor would offer him a contract to work in Ring of Honor. I don't know. I don't think Mauro would go to Impact Wrestling. I really doubt it, because they're not stable right now. They probably won't be stable for 3 to 5 years. If Anthem wants to keep putting their money in them for 3 to 5 years, they're going to lose a lot of money. But that's a different story. Impact Wrestling, that's a totally... I could go a freaking hour talking about their problems. They're not going to make any money unless they start going on and doing house shows. Anyways, I guess I'm not going to talk about how Impact makes their money, but I guess it's from overseas TV deals. That's the only way they're getting paid. So Mauro Ranallo was signed back in January 2016. I knew of him before. I didn't really know his name, but I knew of him as an announcer, and I thought he was very good. The guy is very knowledgeable about boxing, kickboxing, MMA, pro wrestling. The guy knows it all. So when he came to WWE and he was put on SmackDown before they were live, I was very happy. It was awesome to hear him commentate. The guy's a pro. He's a great commentator. It was a pleasure to listen to you, Mauro, on SmackDown. For your time in the company on the Cruiserweight Classic and SmackDown Live and pay-per-views, it was a pleasure to hear you, Mauro, in WWE. I'm a fan of yours. I will support you. I hope you're feeling better, and I just wish you the best of luck. So his contract is up on August 12th, 2017. That's when Mauro's contract's up. I don't think they'll bring him back to TV, because we're already in the month of April, and then we just got May, June, July. They'll just could have him sit home for 4 months, sadly, and they're not going to want to bring him back. I really doubt it. I don't see them bringing him back. I really don't. Unless somehow, not just SmackDown, and he called SmackDown in pay-per-views, but he called the Cruiserweight Classic. That was awesome how he called the Cruiserweight Classic. He was great. He was damn energetic. He's always energetic. I mean, he's always fired up when he does commentary. But Mauro Ranallo and Daniel Bryan together, they were just great. They were fantastic together for the Cruiserweight Classic. He was also fantastic on 205 Live. He started doing 205 Live when it debuted. Mauro did 205 Live with Corey Graves, Austin Aries. All three of them were a great team. And then when Aries went back to the ring, Mauro Ranallo just called 205 Live with Corey Graves, sadly, until he had to leave because of JBL. F you, JBL. You stupid dumbass. If I saw you in person, I would fucking punch you right in the fucking big-ass fucking head of yours. And I don't care if you kicked my ass. I would definitely take a swing at you, because you deserve it. Now, JBL, you know JBL causes. You know JBL was the cause of Mauro being off TV and having an episode of his depression. He had a really bad episode, and he had to stay home and get better. And I'm glad he's better. I'm glad he's back on Twitter tweeting a lot. So Mauro, you have a ton of support from the fans, the true fans that are fans of yours, and the real true fans of a great wrestling commentator like you. You have all our support. And I know it was JBL. I know JBL caused it because he has a history of bullying. He bullied Justin Roberts, former ring announcer. I'm pretty sure that guy did not lie in his new book. He bullied The Miz. He probably bullied John Morrison. or Johnny Nitro back in the day. I'm sure he bullied both of them and hazed them and bullied them, same thing, just about. Because hazing, I don't like hazing. That crap is bullying. And that's nonsense. They try to haze rookies in the NFL, haze people in pro wrestling. There's no place for that crap. And there's no place in the workplace. I don't care where you work, there's in pro wrestling or just a regular real life job in the real world. There's no place for bullying or hazing co-workers. There's no place for that crap. JBL has a history of it. So JBL has a cause why Mauro Ronaldo's been off TV. That really pisses me off. And he's the cause of probably WWE just paying Mauro off to stay home. Because I don't see them bringing him back to Raw to not be with JBL and commentate on Raw. I doubt it, because Michael Cole is the lead announcer of Raw. I don't see them drafting. I do not see them drafting Mauro Ronaldo to any brand. The only thing that might work out is if Triple H really talks Vince into bringing Mauro back, because I don't know, Mauro can't really sue them because he still has a contract and he's still getting paid. But maybe Triple H could talk to Vince to bring back Mauro, to bring him back on SmackDown Live and throw JBL off of SmackDown Live. I don't know what you do with JBL. He doesn't need to commentate. The guy's god-awful. The guy's a god-awful heel commentator. He's not a good heel commentator like Bobby Heenan or Jesse Ventura or even early 90s, in the 90s, heel commentator Jerry Lawler. JBL, you're not a good heel commentator. You've never been good. You've always sucked. You've always been boring. And thank you for finally blocking me on Twitter, you stupid cowboy. I'm honored you blocked me, you dumb dick, because I never tweeted you once anyway, and I never cared what you did on Twitter. I didn't even follow you, you stupid idiot. So, only way Mauro comes back is if Triple H talks to Vince and gets Vince to agree to bring him back to SmackDown and have JBL go to Raw. I guess you could trade Byron or trade Corey Graves, put him to SmackDown, and trade JBL to Raw, and then we would have to listen to 3 hours every Monday night of JBL and Cole and Byron again. That would not be good. I wish they'd release JBL, but that's not going to happen. And I don't think Mauro's going to return either, sadly. But your time in WWE, Mauro, if you ever see this, your time in WWE was great. I really enjoyed you. I became even more of a fan of you after hearing your pro wrestling commentary. You were one of the best I've ever heard. You were up there with good old JR, in my opinion. Now to the next topic. So, my Milwaukee Bucks last night. Who'd they defeat? I can't even remember. I think it was 76ers. The Milwaukee Bucks defeated the 76ers Saturday night to get a playoff spot, to get a playoff berth. They clinched a playoff spot in the NBA playoffs, 2017 NBA playoffs. I'm very happy for my Bucks. They got a lot of great talent. Can they get out of the second round? I don't think so. But the Greek freak, Giannis, that guy's a franchise player. That guy is a franchise player for my Milwaukee Bucks. I'm glad they have him. I think he's signed for, 3-4 more years. I don't care. Pay the guy over $150 million. You got to keep that guy in the Bucks because he is a franchise of the team. And the guy's like really young. The guy's like 21 or 23 maybe. The guy's super young. Got a lot of other great talent. Got Jason Terry, a veteran. Got Chris Middleton, Greg Monroe. Great players. I forget the white guy's name on the team. He came over from Cleveland. Della Vadova, I think is his name. He came over from the Cavaliers. He's a pretty damn good player. Got a lot of other good players. And Jason Kidd, when he came to Milwaukee, I didn't know how good he'd be. But he already brought us to the playoffs once, and now he's bringing the Bucks to the playoffs again. Jason Kidd is a pretty damn good NBA coach. He's very good. And he was a very good player. So the first round, I don't know. I'm not sure who the Bucks are going to face. Might be Chicago Bulls, or I'm not sure. But whoever they face in the first round, I believe the Bucks could get out of the first round, but I don't think they can get out of the second round. And I will be really shocked if the Bucks can make it to the finals. Oh, that'd make me really happy. I'd be so happy, but I don't think they can make it to the finals. They might come close, but I think they're 1 or 2 years away. Bucks in 1 or 2 years, I believe the Bucks, because of Giannis, and I'm not going to try to say the guy's last name because it's too hard and it's way too long. I'll try to say it, but I'll just butcher it. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I already fucked it up. I'm sorry, Giannis, but your last name is difficult. I'll just call you Giannis and the Greek Freak. 1 or 2 years, the Bucks could go to the finals because of that guy and other talent with him. So I hope the Bucks, all I hope is that they get out of the first round, and I'll be happy. I'm happy they made the playoffs. I know they're not going to win the championship, but who cares? I'm still happy my Milwaukee Bucks are in the 2017 NBA playoffs. I will be watching every game they play, even if it's during a Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. I will watch my Bucks over pro wrestling. This ends episode 23, I believe, or 22. Episode 23 or 22 of The List. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Also like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that. Have a great week, everybody. Bye for now.